Welcome back, everyone, to Dishonored. This is episode 2, so we're gonna get right into it. Hopefully, we don't run into any issues. Let's go ahead and put that down here. Pretty sure we're going after Sokolov this time.
Off to Caldwin's Bridge, sir. We'll get our sleep later.
Let's go find Sokolov.
Just climb aboard when you're ready.
And the load times on this thing. They're super fast.
What do you think, Corvo? Caldwin's Bridge. You've been in the city for years, but you lived in Dunwall Tower with the late Empress, so maybe you haven't visited the bridge before tonight. Something to look out for. See all them lights on the water? That's right, we'll be spotted for sure. You're gonna have to shut off their power before I can pick you up. Now, about bringing Sokolov back alive, he's smart. Maybe even smarter than Piero. Got the whole of Dunwall under his thumb with all that natural philosophy business. New technology, potions and the like. Seems dangerous to me. But what do I know?
Alright.
Here we are. I'll meet you at the arches under Sokolov's place when you're ready, Corvo. Assuming, of course, you've taken care of those floodlights.
Alright. We need to deal with the power. What's up, Salsa? What's up, Jeremy? I see Jeremy says Balrog. I want to play Insurgency. Gotcha. We'll see. Look at the reflections on the water. For this game being as old as it is, I know they're probably not real-time reflections, but it still looks really pretty. Alright, so mission clues. You've been asked to abduct Anton Sokolov, the royal physician and head of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. Your new allies want to obtain from Sokolov the name of the Lord Regent's mistress, a mysterious ally, and one of his most powerful noble supporters. Sokolov lives in a large apartment somewhere atop Caldwin's Bridge. Alright. First things first, we got one rune, one bone charm. We got something over here. Anything? Coins? No?
Okay, yeah, I got it. Severely deadly beating.
Oh, there's a guard.
Huh?
Oh, he can see me.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwin's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwin's Bridge during this period.
They got one
Curfew
guard.
will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
I was up till 3 in the morning. Message me if you can. Imagine go watch Avatar by watching TikToks and Pacific Rim edits. I'm a non-imagine Pacific Rim game would be peak. Yes, brother. Okay, I'll message if I can. It's awesome.
Any chance you'll share your food with me tonight? Blow off.
Yeah, we got one, 2 guards, maybe more. Do I have? It might be worth getting this. I was saving up for this, but in the dark room. Press LT to see in the dark and reveal living beings through solid walls. You can also see their fields of view as well as visual representations of sounds you make. Level 2 shows you important items through walls like security devices, weapons, ammo, coins, keys, and traps. Okay. We'll put that on that slot. So we got 2 guards, as far as I can tell. I can probably get that one. Oh, okay, there's a range on it. Because he wasn't showing up a second ago.
What was that?
Oh, he heard
What the
that.
boy was that?
You gotta deal with him.
What happened? What? 2 arms!
I think I've been spotted. Okay,
Die!
hold on. I kind of want to try to do this one without getting spotted, or at least
Here we are.
attempt. Oh,
I'll meet you at the arches under Sokolov's place when you're ready, Corvo.
that's quite a bit back.
Assuming, of course, you've taken care of those floodlights.
Anyways, there wasn't really anything that I did except for unlock dark vision. So it's probably fine. 2 guards.
Yeah, I know. But if we do see someone, then what? Do we say something? Remind them about curfew?
No, you don't remind them. You chase them down, and you give them a severely deadly beating is what?
Okay, yeah, I got it. Ain't no point yelling at me. Severely deadly beating.
Oh, that's awful.
Huh?
What?
Someone help me out!
I was about to say he's looking like right where I'm hiding.
Here we are.
Yeah, okay.
I'll meet you at the arches under Sokolov's place when you're ready.
May not be worth trying to do this, but
Curfew means ain't nobody allowed to be wandering about, except us.
better I just gotta suck less.
Yeah, I know. But if we do see someone, then what? Do we say something? Remind them about curfew?
No, you don't remind them. You chase them down, and you give them a severely deadly beating is what?
Okay, yeah, I got it.
There's a guard in here. There's
Severely
one
deadly beating.
out here. That guy's just kind of standing around. I could probably get him when he walks over here. As long as the one underneath me doesn't move.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwell's Bridge until
started
curfew is...
to see me.
No pedestrian
He's
movement
dead,
is
isn't he,
allowed
now?
along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Well, that was oops. I'm not gonna reload again. It's fine. Can I get back up there? We need to do more Subnautica 2. Yeah, we do need to do some more Subnautica 2. Is it crossplay between PC and Xbox?
Tired yet? Blow off.
Alright, Samuel's gone. Took his boat and dipped out. Well, at least I haven't gotten spotted. I didn't mean to drop the guy in the water then. Alright, next guy is gonna be this guy.
Huh?
Alright, we'll put you back over here somewhere. That guy started to see me. Yeah, he's just standing there. Oh, you can see me from there? Oh, come on now. Failing miserably at trying to be stealthy. He's gonna go look over there now.
Citizens and visitors to our city, By order of the
Oh, never
Regent,
mind.
the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwell's Bridge until curfew is lifted.
There's the guy seeing me.
Attention all
somewhere.
citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Oh.
To arms! Get around!
How is he
If
seeing?
possible.
They boost fast, apparently.
Oh, I'll find you.
Alright, whatever. It's giving Metal Gear Solid with magic or something. Yeah, Dishonored is a stealth game with swords and bows, and you got pistols, and then you got powers. The second game has a lot more powers and different upgrades and stuff, and it's really fun. But I wanted to play the first one because it's also really fun, even though it's a bit older. And I wanted to play the first one before playing the other ones, since the story continues. Well, we took out most of the people. Unfortunately, I got spotted by the one guy. Although I think he somehow saw me putting him in the dumpster behind the wall, so I don't know. Didn't make a whole lot of sense why he saw me, but... I want to say this is one of the shorter missions, too. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid is also one of my favorite games, genre, or not genres, game series. That's why I said that. Yeah, I was trying to look around, make sure I'm not missing anything out here, but...
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwell's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
There's a key, a warehouse key. And a blueprint. Boot stealth 1. I guess that means I can move quieter. Would be helpful. So I got a key for a warehouse. I'm not quite sure where the warehouse is. Unless I'm in it. No notes or anything yet. This is strange. What's the point of that? Don't know. Maybe to be able to jump across without going up the stairs. Oh, so this is the warehouse.
Crying about that dice game?
Okay, hold on. I want to go back up top and power that cart. See what it does. Yeah, I'm assuming I can't teleport with these.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwell's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Lots of guards down there. Like a lot of guards.
Stupid goddamn dumb son of Harlan God.
Turn around.
Better make a pass over here.
The ruin up there. from the other side. That means that there's probably a window back here.
Stupid cut.
Maybe. Can't quite tell. Is there a way to get around? I mean, I could blow up the door, but that'll alert everybody to where I'm at. I guess we'll take out some of the guards. Worry about that after. Where'd that one guy go?
Did I tell you about the time I almost caught that guy who killed the Emperor?
There's one man. That guy just stand there?
I don't know, stupid goddamn Dublin son of
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active.
That's not
No
gonna work.
foot traffic is allowed across Caldwell's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning
Got him.
at sunrise.
Need to put him somewhere that they're not gonna see him. Probably get that guy next since this guy moved.
stupid goddamn
Someone else.
Dublin son of
They're all walking this way. Well, that's unfortunate. That guy turns around, I can get the other guy. I gotta go, I'll be back later. Alright, I'll see you, Jeremy.
Nobody's making rounds over here? Stupid goddamn.
And no one's making rounds over here. Back up we go. Back over here.
I heard you got eaten alive at cards.
Okay. Need to get a couple more of them. Other ones are down there. Can probably get this guy.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwell's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Alright. Another one down. Yeah, that should be about all of them. At least I think so. I'm not seeing any more. Alright, let's try to find a way into that room now. I hit the button, by the way. Just want to point that out. Alright, whatever. We'll swim back over here, I suppose. Fun.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwell's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens.
That
No
type of
pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning.
See that? Just so
at
I don't
sunrise.
mess up the jump. In possession. Press to physically merge with any animal's body for a limited time. You can end possession by pressing LT again. If your hosts were to die, you would endure the same fate. Small animals can't survive the possession process. At level 2, you can also possess people. You are too clumsy to do anything but basic actions like opening doors or carrying on. Okay. That's fine. Open that door up. I guess I could go down that way. Or we can go back around. Either way, I don't think it matters too much. There wasn't a whole lot in this little section. There's probably some people down below me, I would guess. Yeah. Fine. Wait for him to turn around. I'm pretty sure I can teleport right down. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it non-lethal so it stays low chaos. You get some better outcomes to certain things. Save.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across
Got him.
Caldwell's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Oil release valve. Okay. Lower the bridge down. Phone turns up there. I hear a weaver in there. That almost saw me. I really hope it just stays over there. Alright. Another one. this one do? Ooh, max mana is increased. I'll put that on. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot in here. Just the bone charm, I guess.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Baldwin's Bridge until curfew.
But this doesn't help me reach where I'm trying to go, I guess.
No pedestrian movement is allowed along
I figured it might.
during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Curse the plague and this blasted curfew. How is anyone supposed to make a living?
Well now, Mr. Pratchett, even a wealthy man like you needs the city watch. Gangs are cutting throats and smashing windows left and right, and the weepers, excuse me, the plague victims are worse. Are you saying the Lord Regent is wrong for imposing curfew?
It won't do you any good to bait me, officer. But don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll profit. A smart man can come out ahead, even in the time of plague.
Sure, like that Sokolov. He's doing fine. Always a lot of exotic items coming and going from his place. Keeps this place running, at least for now.
Yes, yes, if by exotic you mean foul-smelling as a witch's bottom. The royal physician will be fine too, until he crosses the wrong man.
Interesting. Is that the guy that I got? That was the artist guy? I need that key. Where did that guard go? Down here. Seems to be by himself. Good for me, not good for him. Alright, let's go find somewhere to put him so they don't spot him. Isn't really a great hiding spot. Put you there, I guess. A few more runes. No bone charms. I do like collecting as much stuff as I can. Yeah, that seems to just go to the next area. I would like to explore around a bit. The rune directly above me. Oh, hi. He's right there. That's what his key is for. 100 coins? Another 100 coins? Any paintings I can take? Don't know if there's anyone else in here. He's got a safe. Remember that the truth is in the paintings. The way to the truth starts in the crowded streets. Continue until you see an anchor dwelling ship. From there, find the slaughter house, and the truth will be revealed to you. So, streets, ship, slaughterhouse. Okay. I'm guessing it's the paintings downstairs. Okay, there's a ship. 7. The street ship slaughterhouse. Look around down below. Okay, so street ship slaughterhouse. So, 6-3. The other one on the bottom floor. Four, 6, 3 is the combination. Alright, we'll go back up there and get that. Wait, what? Oh. My bad. Thought it was a 6 for some reason. Alright. I'm good. There's another room not far from here. Can I get to the roof?
Rivers change course over many lifetimes, and eventually all bridges tumble down. 1,000 years ago, there was another city on this spot. The people carved the bones of whales into runes and inscribed them with my mark. Children still find them washed up in the river mud. Anton Sokolov has made a great study of my runes, but he's not special like you are. He wasn't chosen, and he doesn't wear my mark, so he can't unlock their secrets. Sokolov believes there are specific words and acts that can compel me to appear before him. He searches old temples in Pendicia and ruined sub-basements in the flooded district. He performs disgusting rituals beneath the old abbey. But if he really wants to meet me, he could start by being a bit more interesting.
A bit more interesting, he says. Okay. Anton Sokolov, one of the smartest people, and he's not interesting. That's interesting. My cousin came, but we fought over it. When I came into the room, he was holding it. I screamed at him and we fought. Now I'm filled with remorse. He's still sitting in the corner across from the candles. He was a thief. I wonder how he knew about it. Coming to dinner was a trick. Maybe he told others. Barricades in the halls outside. It is safe now. The watch came, taking people away. The neighbors. Someone in the building has the rat plague. Gone now. It promises to protect me. Each night it promises. I think it might have drove that guy crazy. Journal entry part 1. 19th of day, month of seeds. What will I do? She left and took her things back to her family, and as if that will help, the plague will get us all. 3rd day. I've been offered work on one of the whaling boats. I'll be leaving this place at last. Later I will find a place on Tivia to the north. The winters are cold there, no rats, no plague. Last day of the month. My fortunes have turned. I found something shiny and old. It looks like whalebone, which is supposed to be lucky. I feel like it was not lucky for you. Journal entry part 2. My cousin A meal is coming soon, bringing a bird to roast. I'm going to see if any of the shops are still open. Maybe I could buy apples or some potatoes. I put my whalebone carving on a shelf, but I could not see it from some parts of the room, so I made a little pedestal for it. It looks nice in the candlelight. Sometimes I dream about it. In the dreams, it makes sounds like the wind through a broken window. On some nights, the wind sounds like a voice. I was supposed to go to the docks to ship out, but I remembered too late. It was days ago. And it seems like it kind of drove him a little crazy. Maybe. Okay, so trying to not pass up buildings. Let's go back this way. Okay, quick fall damage there. Not many guards. Alright, I've been in this building. Something there. Like a whole lot. Maybe it was just an alternate route to get to one of the other buildings. Let's see. Pretty sure that's where I just came from. Yeah.
Chopper. Well, that was a lousy way. Alex gone and so are the pearls. I hope he was smart enough to stash them someplace before he got caught.
You're the one told him to go scout around.
That's right. Scouting is when you find out what the guards are doing and come back.
Well, now we know what the guards are doing.
The reason you scout is so you don't end up in a cell. What Alec did was the exact opposite of scouting.
Okay. Here's a map. Okay. Seems like a very narrow area. But there's lots of little buildings and stuff to explore.
Okay, good. We can't lose any more men to the Arc pilots. Touch the charger.
Game 1, bet is 5 points each. Quality. Or quality. Seems like one guy lost a lot.
And the Arc pilot won't fry you.
Maybe that's why one of them's dead and the other one probably got attacked when he attacked the other guy.
It'll be fun to watch him turn to ash. There was a
That's
time
party
when you
line.
didn't need these things to keep a gang of kids down. I think since the plague hit, none of them expects to live past 20. So why be scared of anything?
Hey, you there! Show yourself! City Watch, wake up! We've got some lowlife breaking curfew. Let's show 'em who owns...
Oh.
Take this. To arms!
What?
Now the rats can fight over your guts.
Seems like the guards won. Well, they did take out some of them. That pylon seems to be able to detect me from quite a ways away. The guard in that building. Alright, let's go up here. I hear the rats do everything. Okay. The guard there. Can't get him because of the pylon. Get him here.
Let's just see what happens if I get another crack at this guy.
Somebody up there was talking.
If he comes back, I'll earn another promotion.
The pylon's down. This one down. There are more people down here. Doesn't look like it. Look like there's anything down there. I've already been through all of that, and this looks like it just goes down to the top. Oh, there is stuff down here. We got... Here's the elixir you need to sell on Caldwell's Bridge this week. When you've moved everything, bring the money back to the distillery. I'll give you your cut next week's shipment. If you're too dumb and you get caught, throw the elixir in the river so that they can give it to Sokolov. I don't want him figuring out what we're doing. Then throw yourself into the river too, Slackjaw. Interesting. Save again. Alright, let's make our way across this bridge, I guess. Multiple floors.
Shut up.
Two guards in there that I can see. Alright, well that went pretty well. I didn't think that was gonna work. But the other guy. Where did he go? Did he fall through the floor? I don't know. That's weird. Well, oil tanks. Don't need that. Yeah, they seem to have this area pretty fortified. I bet you this is for the pylon up top. Guard right here. I can't get him. Got his back against the wall. I could shoot that other one from here, but it'll make a lot of noise. So far, so good. I hear one of them humming up there. Where? Oh, there he is. Just one. Could be more than just the one guy. Don't turn around.
Huh? Damn!
I saw it. There it is. And that was unfortunate timing. Yeah, I could pull the lever. Don't know if I want to. That's for the drawbridge. Something else up top. I missed. Okay. Good. There's something all the way up here. Really hope so. Oh. Yeah, I guess so. How did that guy die up here? Okay. So they won't be expecting me from up here.
What for? The lights are working perfect.
Well, there's nothing to do.
Stupid god.
And I like climbing.
Just leave the oil tanks be. Why they always gotta put me with you, I just don't know.
Okay, that was dealt with. So the spotlights are down.
Can I buy your ration of elixir from today?
Bug someone else. Nobody's making rounds over here.
Probably somebody up here. Oh, okay. Figured there would be. Okay. There's the guy. Is he gonna turn this way? Alright. Got him. Let's go up top. Make a little pile. Should be fine. Let's go get rid of the well oil for the pylon.
You should bathe. I can smell you from here. Shut up.
Babe, I can smell you. He was talking to someone. Down there, to the pylon. Pretty sure the pylon will insta-kill me, like the wall of light. Not trying to find out. Can I teleport lower down? Drop down, I guess. Pylon's dealt with. There's probably 2 guards in here. Yeah. You got a prisoner. What has he seen? Literally nowhere near him. He's like, oh. I must be able to hear me like moving the person around. Don't know. I think I just locked up. Dude,
Hey, you with the mask and the hand tattoo. Listen, I ain't no criminal. I just collect river crust pearls. They chased me down, and I had to hide my catch. You help me, and I'll show you where the pearls are. Split them with you. Just follow me. I'll show you the place. No one saw me drop it.
Sure, why not?
You won't be sorry. We can split them right down the middle. Now I'm out of that cell, I'm feeling...
Oh, you... He just ran straight out into the... Weird.
River crust. I don't like them. That spit of theirs stings like fire. Get rid of that thing, or I won't go further.
Okay. What are these? And why are they up there?
Hey, shut up.
Bro, can you stop running where the guards are?
Locked down? I was afraid of that. That key will be on one of those guards. It's up to you. You still want them pearls, I mean. Careful what you're talking about. Watch it.
Sure.
Gotta keep an eye. Somebody give me a hand!
Just killed your friend. Doing that. I'm feeling that's the pearls. Wait here and stay hidden until I come back. I have one last thing to do on the other side of the drawbridge. I need to deliver all these pearls we gathered to the boss tonight, so it'll be messing around if something goes wrong with the guards or if anything else happens. Use the sink next to the building and speak aloud. The boys will come running down. Feel like he's not going to be happy about that, because I bet you this is where he's headed to. So much so that I should probably go back.
Just follow me. I'll show you the place. No one saw me drop it. You won't be sorry. We can split him right down the middle.
Yeah.
Now I'm out of that cell, I'm feeling myself again.
Where was the other guard up here? We'll do that.
River, I don't like them. That spit of theirs stings like fire. Get rid of that thing, or I won't go further.
Someone's about to get shanked. I know something's up. Come on, spring.
I feel like there's some stuff over there.
Nothing here now. Oh, I'll find you.
Locked, huh? I was afraid of that. That key will be on one of those guards. It's up to you. You still want them pearls, I mean.
Yeah, sure.
Where'd you run off to? I know you're here.
Is that the only guys that are left? Just the two guards. I got the key that the guy wanted. Let's look around up here real quick. Whole lot of nothing. He's about to alert the other guys to come kill me.
Come to think on it, there aren't many honest men left these days.
Get him! I bet he's...
I had a funny time.
Let's get this girl! Someone's about to get shanked. Wait.
Well, I don't know what happened to one of them, but that's dealt with now. I think another one fell through the floor. That's fine. Yeah, I already read that. I'll take all those. Let's go look around down here, I guess. These things have anything in them? Oh, they have points. I guess that's where they gets the pearls from. What are these things? Why do they spit like acid at you? Strange times. Strange times. You know, questioning like a plant spitting at you and my guy can stop time and teleport, but hey, you know, the plants spitting are kind of weird. Yeah, well, pretty sure that's everything dealt with over here. I'm gonna look around, make sure I didn't miss anything, and then we'll go forward. Yeah, the stop time power is really cool though. Probably my favorite power in the game. Do it right here. That's nice. Yesterday, an overseer passed in the streets near me, playing the strange music from the abbey. Beneath his mask, I could not see his face as he turned the crank on his music box, but I could hear his voice muttering verses from the sacred text. Fear overcame me because it is forbidden to carry bone charms and similar such items for luck. The overseers are completely unforgiving in this matter. Gripping mine in my pocket, feeling its warmth, I walked with my head down. He was heading toward the royal physician's home, that shaggy Sokolov, and something odd occurred. I could swear the charm in my hand reacted to the overseer's music, growing cold. Some inner vibration seemed to go still. I found a book that is perhaps related to this, and I will study it so that I might understand. Throughout the natural world, there are ripples. I've read that in the last mission. I read that one. I need 2 more. The bone charm and more runes then. That's the door I came in through. The guard up there. Lots of guards even.
Indeed, I believe so.
Dealing with all these will make it easier later, I'm sure. Question is how? Two guards, 3 guards down there. Probably take out the one up here on the balcony first. What does the switch do? What does this do? Stopped those things from spinning. I don't know what that did though, but it did something. Guard right there. He heard me drop him, and I wasn't even trying to drop him, I was trying to open the dumpster. You can go up there now. Little path under the ground there.
Huh?
Whoopsie.
Yep.
Wasn't there more guards? What are those spitty things? I took out most of them. Doesn't seem to be much down here. Phone charm's right there. Pretty sure all the guards are gone. Dealt with. I guess you could turn that off to sneak through the things to get around the guards. I guess that's what that was for. Wall of light is disabled. If you're wondering why I don't use the rewire tools on those, it's because if a guard walks through it, they get fried. And I'm trying to avoid that happening. Where are you? I heard somebody. Oh, hi. Guessing you want me to deal with the rats.
Please stop. Find a way to get these rats out so that I can get out. The rats, please.
There you go.
Thank you for helping me. I thought it was safe. There were rats. So many rats, completely infested. I know some folks aren't superstitious, but I swear, the rats showed up after a man came through, waving around an amulet of some kind. It looked like it was made of bone. But he's dead now. Like the others who were living here.
Oh, well, I would assume it's this guy. Move forward slightly faster while in stealth mode. I will equip that. Don't really need the fencer one, so I'll equip this. Oh, this seems to be that lady's journal. I finally found a new place where I should be able to hide and survive for a long time if I stay quiet. The City Watch condemned the building, so this basement should be a safe spot. I have to believe that. Everything is going as I expected. The Watch patrols in the streets nearby, but they never enter this building. Food is the only problem, but I managed to steal some during the night. Someone else found this place and wants to share it. He has a strange amulet made of bone, and he claims that it protects him from the plague. We'll see. Perhaps we can help each other, but I'm losing confidence in the odds of survival. Since he arrived, I've been having bad dreams, and I don't feel really well. There's more and more rats in the building. Soon I won't be able to leave this shack, even if I want to. I'm starting to think that his amulet is cursed. It would appear so. It would appear that that is exactly what happened. Poor guys. I can't talk to you anymore. I guess,
You there? I'm not sure you should do that.
well, I am sure that I should do that, so, don't you worry about it. Okay. Seems like that's pretty much all that's in here. I'll check upstairs. My stomach twisted as the engine of the old bit. Oh, I've already read that one. I think I've read that one as well. I do not fear the void, nor am I concerned with the spiritual sanctity of the weak, for I am now his herald, his chosen, having seen his sublime vault, where eternally he feeds upon the substance of the void, alone in orchid ship, with the floor painted red with life. I draw designs with my fingers and gaze through the portals at the land rising below. There I will build the first monument to his glory, a rotting wound in the flesh of nature. Patiently I'll build, awaiting your arrival, O great sign of the void. The more people trying to get the outsider to talk to him. Although, he doesn't seem to care much for that. Alright. Got all the stuff in here, I'm pretty sure. Let's go back down and out. Anything over this edge? No. Okay. Lots of vents to climb on. You having trouble there? Little rat? It was like glitching back and forth. That seems to be blocked off. Don't see a vent to go through. There's a bone charm up there, though. Probably could use the vents to get up there. That could be broken. Seems that sound I'm gonna have to get in here tonight. Anything else down here though? Seems good. Let's give you slider ball. I will equip that as well. I guess I'll take that one off and equip this one. The Empress. More coins. Is there any way to get inside this building? Doesn't seem like it. Hello. This guy. That's a man. Higgins, I recently got a tip about a stash hidden at the north end of Caldwell's Bridge. Another crazy guy keeping all his shiny stuff in a secret room. I was told you need to turn on the faucet in an old sink 3 times to open some kind of secret door. No information on the value of what's in this room. I only heard about a street speaker hanging over the road just outside the door. Sorry about that, mate. Don't forget my share if you find it. There's a hidden room in an apartment on the north end section of the bridge. Turning on the faucet 3 times will open the secret door. After you enter the Is that this one down here? One, two, three. I thought that wall looked weird. Oh, no. A lot of rats. Coins and some magic. Seems to be about it. Oh, that's cool. Rats. Where's that guy at? He's...
For healthy citizens. I mean, if you follow my meaning, sir.
You have no mind for natural philosophy. Obviously, it's because the ones already sick with plague don't live long enough to provide Sokolov with any useful information.
It's just a shame is all. Like that woman the other day. She was easy to look at. Seemed nice enough. Shame she has to die, I mean, and so horrible like too.
Now you listen to me. It's none of our concern the how or why of things. And if you want your elixir rations, then I suggest you stop your wondering. These are pigs. Pigs for Sokolov's experiments. And pigs mean nothing to me. Understand?
Right. I mean, why worry about a couple of disgusting smelly pigs, you know? All pigs get slaughtered sooner or later. Better if I wonder about those sounds we heard from the warehouse, right? I mean, what was that all about?
That's better. You'll go far, Grayson.
I want to throw that guy into the water. Okay. They got people behind a wall of light. I would like to save them. Oh, I'm stuck.
If you have a plan, then I'm happy to hear it. But otherwise, you're just drawing attention to us.
Don't mind me. There's a ruin here. Where did that guard go? There's Samuel.
I hope the night treats you well, Corvo. I'll be here when you have what you came for. When the plague passes, my hope is that the overseers start up regular services again. I'd like that. Always makes me feel at ease.
I wonder if I can get the people to go down there and save them. To deal with the guards first.
How did it pass me by? All the others down with the sickness.
Probably.
All these rats crawling all over everything.
Oh, whoops.
I know now.
Alright. As long as there's no more guards, I should be able to open this room. You guys have anything to say?
I don't know who you are or why you did this for me, but listen. Nearby, there's a partially collapsed building. Up on what used to be the 3rd floor, you'll see a painting. I used to work there. Behind the painting, there's a safe, and the code is 294.
294. One freed from the wall light holding cell mentioned a hidden safe on 3rd floor of the collapsed building behind the painting. Assuming this building. Maybe. Oh, that painting, I see. There we go. 2 bars of gold. Funny. Trying to be thorough. Quite a few guards over there. The ruins up there too. I'll deal with the guards in a minute. Trying to look around, get all the shinies and whatnot. That's a lot of rats. These rats are not attacking me. Okay. And it stays up, that's nice. Like a shortcut. Leads back now. Need to check out this building. I think I already did, actually. Yeah. Let's check this out. Thanks. Two guards. They won't be that hard to deal with. This game becomes significantly easier if you're doing, like, if you don't care about the chaos level. But I am trying to keep low chaos. Or I would, like, just max out some of the powers and everybody would be deleted. So that's a dead end, I guess. I guess it's like the map order. guards all the way there. Oh, it's an overseer. I like how he doesn't question that his buddy. Bet you there's a sneaky way in here. Checking for loot first.
Indeed, I believe so.
There's a guy with a decent bones. They're a bit of a problem. Buddy above me, it sounds like. Wow, that's a lot of guards.
So without Sokolov and his strange things, you would probably be dead by now.
Can't one of our own doctors make a cure? Why does it have to be like Sokolov?
Don't hesitate to go upstairs and
We got 3 sleep darts left.
yourself.
Well, lose my daily elixir ration? I'm not that stupid.
If you say so.
You two, stop chatting and wandering around.
I have
Go
a
back
kind
to
of
work.
cool idea. Let's try to see if I can do this. One of them disappeared. That worked pretty well, I would say.
What will I do now?
If I can get rid of most of the guards, then it makes looting this place a lot easier. On the stairs. Paintings worse. The wall light's interesting. Disable that, because I don't want to accidentally walk through it. What are these for?
Someone's supposed to be on duty.
I told her to keep the children inside. I told her.
There's an alarm. Wall of light there. You can't just freeze time and walk through it. appreciate you alerting the guards. You should be done either. You're another guard. Is he below or above me? I think he's above me. Disabled that. Makes life a lot easier. Anything down here? No, that just goes back to the bottom for me. That's a guard. He might be coming this way. I fell right through the crack of the thing. Oh, that's a guard. Why are you here? Where did you come from?
What was that?
Why did you keep turning around? He kept turning back and forth, like, why? I could slow down time, just run through and get them all, but I'm trying not to burn through mana like crazy. Losnowski. At the Academy of Natural Philosophy, they speak of the Pandigian content as a place of wonder where all of life has entwined and blossomed across eons, producing a vibrant ecology, sorry, had trouble with that word, unrivaled in the civilized world. The overseers from the Abbey of the Everman, by contrast, talk of horror and heresies, of cults, of sub-men engaged in brutal, perverse rituals. The few who have traveled to the far continent and come back to the Isles, those who have actually touched the soil there, have returned with notes that describe vast deserts, deep jungles, and outlandish creatures that defy belief. Once in a generation, a great effort is mounted to build a colony there in hopes of this someday growing into a port city to rival Dunwall itself, but to date, these attempts have all ended in madness and failure. Not bad. This stuff. The bulk of the rodent is hardly the most interesting detail, though it is the one first remarked upon by visiting colleagues who came to study my prize from Mendecia. Upon further observation, it becomes obvious that the specimen exhibits greater cunning than its cousins native to temperate Bristol. Twice in the night, I have awoken to find it loose in my apartments, so a new cage had to be devised. An entertaining diversion, but a waste of my precious time. The dietary tests I have conducted have also provided some surprise. The Pandonesian bull rat, I can say with confidence, is not a finicky eater. With equal gusto, I have seen my little guest dine upon other small rats, living felines, and even the corpse flesh of a plague-dead woman found in the Rinhaven River. Further study is required. Okay. Oh well. Don't know what that's for, but... Two guards out. One there, one over there.
now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has great potential according to the latest celestial alignment. As for test subject 312, after the characteristic sloughing of the skin, she should be dead by mid-morning tomorrow.
Please, sir. Please let me go.
Ah, awake, I see. How are you feeling?
Much worse. Do I have the plague? Please, sir. I don't want to die.
Hush now, no one's going to die. You are much improved, number 312. The formula I administered to you is working exactly as it should. I cannot let you go yet, because I have not finished with my study. But tomorrow will make all the difference.
Really? You'll release me tomorrow? I'm not gonna die.
Yes. Tomorrow I will have the guards remove you from this cell. Late morning, perhaps.
But the pain! Can't you give me something for the pain?
I do have many pain remedies, yes, but alas, I cannot give you any. They could interfere with my research. You should thank me. Soon we will have a cure for this terrible disease, thanks to all my hard work and dedication.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Seems kind of like a book. Well, take a minute for a second. I'll come back up here and get him in a minute.
Sokolov here. Excellent progress today. Test subject 312 is declining rapidly. As I theorized, formulas 12 and 17, administered in combination, greatly accelerated the progression of the disease. Interestingly, the respiratory mucosa had erupted and raised pustules, grayish in color, which burst, causing hemorrhaging and pain. I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which, in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has great potential, according to the latest celestial alignment. As for test
so that's the rest
12,
of what I heard already.
after the characteristic sloughing of the skin, she should be dead by
Thank you,
morning tomorrow.
whoever you are. He kept me in a cage, like an animal.
You're probably
Pain is
done.
horrible right now. So I'll just hide in a corner and leave when I'm feeling better. Leave me be.
Okay. Well, don't have much hope for her, but you know. Sounds like he gave her something on purpose to accelerate the symptoms that are trying to actually help her. As requested, this is a sample of the black market elixir believed to be coming from one of the abandoned distilleries. No doubt it's inferior to your formula or even to PRO's remedy, but people are desperate. We've not been able to identify the additional ingredient. Perhaps you'll have better luck. One thing of note, some of my men of the watch claim, when pressed, to have purchased and used this stuff from time to time since it's cheaper than either of the popular brands. None of them report any illness or complications, so while it may not protect from the plague as well, it doesn't seem harmful. Yeah, well, I can get extra health things on. Yeah, I'll come back for Sokolov, still with the remaining guards, and then loot the place. I think there was one or two more guards in here. Have I been in that building? I think so, because it's like the balcony where I was looking out at earlier. Go back to sneaking because I'm pretty sure there's 2 more guards down here. Gold. Excuse me. Where'd he go? Was standing right outside. Here he comes.
Huh?
Apparently he saw me there.
Probably rats into everything.
Yeah, it's just rats. 100%. Okay. Pretty sure that's all the guards. An elevator. That should make my trip out of here easier. Come back up there with this, and then we'll loot the bottom of the house, I think. I'm not going to use the elevator yet because, well, it'll just have limited use. It actually runs out when you use things. Don't need that, I've got max of those. Seems I've collected all the runes and bone charms. Captain Howe Creek, when you and your men arrive tomorrow, I'll be working in my greenhouse on the roof. I know the Lord Regent wants you to follow me at every moment, but please avoid disturbing me. The experiments I am conducting are quite sensitive, and I must finish with haste. I guess that's where the elevator comes out at. I already looted all that. This is where I came in at, right? Yeah. Okay, let's go grab Sokolov and get out of here. Where are the stairs at? Alright, Sokolov, come with me. I could, like, teleport my way down out of here, but I'm not gonna risk it, because if you accidentally teleport and, like, drop off a ledge too high, it can kill the person you're carrying by accident. Don't want that, huh? I will teleport now, but...
Spread out. There's been word of a ruckus.
Let's find no details yet. Get behind him! Get around him! He's here! Rush him!
Hit the wrong buttons. How did they know where I went?
Royal physician himself. You made a neat job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off.
Okay, found all the bone charms, almost got all the coins. About 200 off or so. Only one person died. Got spotted 3 times, or the bodies did. Follow the Pearl Thief, freed all of Sokolov's test subjects. Robbed. Pratchett safe. Saved the stranded woman from there.
They set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
Well done, Corporal. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
Has been captured. His intimate knowledge of the Lord Regent's support network is sure to be a boon to the Loyalists if Sokolov can be convinced to cooperate. Okay. There's a bone charm here. Interesting. I do need to get some
Normally,
upgrades.
I'm a natural philosopher, but today, consider me a humble craftsman here to serve.
Always need more of those.
I'm working on a new
button. So now, further reduce footstep sound.
pylon. It will perform absolutely stunning acts of destruction, I expect.
That's great. The arrow will just don't blow up everybody. Anything new on this one?
Logic is flawed, anyone can see that. And not an original idea to be heard. His notes are a mess if he even keeps them. How he got this far is anyone's guess. He says what they want to hear. Friend of the rich, that's his method. Sokolov's true genius is pampering the aristocracy. Fools.
He's probably not wrong.
Attention citizens. This evening, the streets adjacent to Pendleton Manor will be closed for a private ceremony following the tragic loss of two of our city's best and brightest. The Lords Cut and Morgan Pendleton. All holdings and parliamentary votes now fall to Lord Trevor Pendleton, who asks for respect during this time of mourning.
A lot of coins.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be aware that looting of evacuated areas is a serious offense. and will be summarily punished by officers of the Watch. Display your pride in
Abandoned
Dunwall by
apartment key.
respecting the property and rights of others in these trying times, and preserving the timeless beauty of our fair city.
Where does that key go? Hi there. Havelock, bravo, sir. The Lord Regent is furious about losing the most recent vote at Parliament. He was counting on the support of the Pendleton family and expected limited resistance, just as you said it would. Losing the Pendleton voting bloc has really slowed him down. And since the Lord Regent's defense budget failed as well, he's getting desperate financially. It seems that most of the coin he's using to keep the City Watch going is coming from a close ally. We suspect it's a powerful noblewoman who is perhaps his mistress. I'll try to dig up more information as we know. If the watch doesn't get paid in coin and in elixir, their loyalty will start to crumble. Your friend on the inside.
We're getting closer to reaching our goals, but our position is becoming more dangerous. You don't house and feed a half-dozen people without leaving telltale traces. Riverboats pass day and night, and the looters are going to start gathering once they're sure the plague has burned the place out. I conclude, if our enemies are not dead by the month of wind, we will be. There's a sadness in Emily, but she's strong. Weathering the death of her mother just a half a year ago better than most grown men have. Once we take Dunwall Tower, I'll see that her life is better. I've always thought that I'd command the Navy in her name. Sometimes I wonder if I shouldn't just take the title Lord Regent and do it properly.
Okay. Have me look around.
Lord Pendleton Memoirs, Chapter 41, in which I bed 2 of the Boyle women and only missed the 3rd by virtue of some inclement weather. It was the month of rain, and to counter the gloom, the Boyle ladies hosted 3 nights of merriment by invitation only. Lydia was most fetching in lavender pants and a tunic of yellow silk. She was pleased with me from the moment I walked in the door, with my manservant bringing not 1 but 2 cases of effervescent wine from the south. In fact, I had come laden with gifts, such that all 3 Boyle women soon took notice, and they set out to make me more than welcome. We uncorked the wine right away, and as night fell, we... Wallace! Confound these interruptions.
Poor Wallace. I got an abandoned apartment key. Where would that go? Is it the building at the edge? Over here. That's what I'm thinking. That's key. Don't know. Not really a door up there. Not a door, it's a hatch.
Lady Emily Caldwell was abducted some 6 months past, at the moment of her mother's terrible murder. Anyone with information leading to the location or return of the daughter of our beloved late Empress is required to speak to the City Watch at once.
Maybe it's in this building then. Not sure where. Look around. Don't think it's in here. Where else would it be? No way into that. Unless there's a door up here. I've looked around everywhere in here except
Attention
for
Dunwall
upstairs.
citizens. Due to the rise in the population of plague rats, you are warned to stay out of uninhabited buildings.
Look up here. Okay. Maybe it's where the bone shard. Say that's it. Yeah. Why was it abandoned? Having your weapons out doesn't slow you. Okay. Can't get upstairs. Locked. Alright, let's go check up on Emily, and then we'll go do the we'll go up there and go to the next part. Okay.
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep. Poor dear. It's okay, Emily, I'm here. She seems happier when you're here. Though I know you have important things to do. Out there, in the city.
Quiet as I can.
Please, please leave a candle for me. It gets dark in here and I can't see my mother. I just want a candle. Where is Corvo?
That's sad.
There's hardly a need to work on table etiquette. She knows it all, even if she chooses not to employ it. She'd rather hold her spoon by the wrong end and pretend it's a sword. Then suddenly she changes and she's all manners, asking for a tea party. I tried to oblige her, but I have little to work with. No proper plates. Instead of a cloth napkin, I've only the bar rag. Ale mugs instead of teacups. I've asked for things befitting her, but they have their minds on other things. For now, Emily and I decided to make a pretend dinner using paper and little things she's found here and there. On the floor, I suppose. Not right for a princess, but it'll have to do.
Well, at least they're trying to accommodate, or at least the lady is. Seems like the other people aren't. Here, let's see what we got.
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here. Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
No problem. Been through a lot. A note. Corvo, thank you for getting me a live weeper. This is going to be invaluable for my old friend at the Academy of Natural Philosophy. As living plague specimens are quite difficult to procure, rest assured my colleague will handle this situation as humanely as possible. I'm guessing that's the one that I found in the sewer. Oh, hey. Corvo, this is a drawing I made of you without your scary mask. That's nice. Corvo, this matter with my brothers has not been pleasant at all, so I don't wish to discuss it further. However, I really must thank you. I've heard that you found some other means of neutralizing them without taking their lives. Ingenious. Wherever they are, even if they are miserable, they are alive at least, so perhaps someday I will see them again. Being not chaotic is good. I wonder if there's any more notes around. See any. Leaf guards would be nice, but I'm got the max I could.
Till then, citizens cross at their own risk.
Nothing new. Can you not block the door? Do that like half the time when I'm running around. Oh, the thing's gone. Voice recorder. One's gone too. He is returning now with Anton Sokolov over his shoulder. Simply amazing. Not only can Corvo project lethal force, he can do an extraction that I didn't think possible, and soon the two greatest minds of the Empire will be here together. If I could get these rivals to cooperate, they could create weapons and tools of unimaginable power. If I can command both of them, well, I'll wait and measure their dispositions towards one another before following that line of thought. Havelock Injury 3. Pendleton was willing to go further than I thought. He served up his own flesh and blood to the cause, and I can see that he's truly loyal to the Empire. Could I have done the same if my brother was still alive today? Probably, undoubtedly. Many innocents must be sacrificed for the good of Dunwall. Every loyal watchman that falls beneath Corvo's blades is giving his life for the Empire. Well, it seems that we have invested in the right man with Corvo. Not only did he free Martin from the office of the High Overseer, but he went into that viper's nest and sorted out Campbell personally. With Corvo in our company, I suspect there is no one in the world we cannot touch. We are now committed to this path. Piera, what you doing?
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers shaped like snowflakes. Okay. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, you know, looking through the lock.
Yeah, I'd rather you not do that, Piera.
I couldn't bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for both of these reasons, I apologize and beg for your discretion. You require my unique services? We can quickly return to my shop.
Sure, Piero. I'll let it slide, but don't be doing that. I already know what's behind the door. I'm not gonna open the door. Just pretend we didn't see that.
The High Overseer is supposed to be the most pious man in the Empire, living completely in alignment with the Seven Strictures and guiding the people in the religious faction towards spiritual health. Campbell was a farce. If not for all the blackmail material he accumulated, he'd have never been more than a lower-level initiate among overseers. Good morning, Corvo. I believe Sokolov is awake now. The Admiral is with him now. I'm sure they are ready to start on your arrival.
Okay.
They're in the old Hound Pit, the tall building at the far end of the courtyard out back.
Okay. Thanks. Doesn't seem like there's anything in here that's new. What do you have to say about
They
that?
are burning whales. The doom of Pandasia has come to the city.
Oh, hey, it's the open thing.
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time. It's not that I object to holding him hostage for a while, since he's been aiding the Lord Regent, but it's a shame. I always found him rather charming.
Royal Physician, I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty means.
Bah! I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress, and the former spy master, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying this city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague. I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who is funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you.
Sokolov, come on now.
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Curious strategy.
Of which I approve.
By a bribe, huh? I'd rather not unleash the rats on him.
It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street Brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Pendician spices and a drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it?
That's not... I thought it was gonna be a lot more expensive. Yeah, I'll take that too. Thanks, Piero. You could have gave it to me though for not telling on you, but you know, you just... It's $150, who cares?
I could use a drink.
Could you? Well, I so happen to have this.
King Street Brandy? I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate? Tonight? The timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
I do?
He's right. You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the ground. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. If you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
I swear I never saw her face, although I can vouch that her hindquarters are the finest in the city, and perhaps the Empire itself.
Okay, thanks, Sokolov.
I assume I will remain in this kennel for the duration of your little protest movement. I don't suppose you have anything to read. Wilmot's History of the Lesser Perversions, perhaps?
I actually
You're
find it
mistaken
cool.
if you think I care a fig for the Lord Regent. The man's neurotic. He's the source of most of our trouble, I suspect. You're a far more interesting person than I took you for, Corvo. One day we'll have quite a conversation. I never believed you were the one to strike down the Empress, Corvo. She cared for you greatly. But I suspect you'll be the man to put the next Empress on the throne.
Well, that seems to be all his dialogue. What's interesting, though, he seems like less hostile than I thought he would be, and I'm assuming that's because I didn't try to scare him with rats, so... And, you know, be nice to people. They'd be nice back. Wonder if this has anything to say about him, though.
The river rushed in when the barrier broke. The whole district went dark. Anton Sokolov. He knew me once, and did much to set me on my path. Yes, Sokolov's a foreigner. The looks and manner of a Tivian swineherd. But he is also a great genius. Not all his knowledge was gleaned from academy books. Some is gained from the maidservants he beds. What the aristocracy will pay for a portrait painted by Anton Sokolov. If only they knew how much he detests them. The city owes much to this great mind. Let him drink, and find company where he can.
Okay.
Anton Sokolov. He knew me once, and did
I
much
hear you're off to the
set me
Boyles'
on my
little
path.
bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me. I knew Sokolov would see reason and tell us what we need to know. He never actually liked the Lord Regent. I'll be sorry to miss the whole affair, but you know how it is. Top secret missions and all that. It's rather important. I wouldn't trust anyone but you to deliver the message to Lord Shaw.
What is the message?
The note is brief, but Lord Shaw will understand it. Watch yourself among the Lord Regent's noble bootlickers. I do hate to bother you with the matter of this message, but it's of importance, and you'll be able to handle it better than anyone else, I assure you.
Can I read what the message was? It doesn't tell me. Anyways, let's go
Have you
talk
ever
to some
been in
other
a sea
people.
battle?
Of course.
Did you ever see pirates? And did you sink any?
Of course. Dozens. Oh, yes. But that's not for young girls to hear about.
But I will be Empress, won't I? And then I'll have to sink lots of enemy ships myself. And that's what Empresses do mostly, isn't it?
Of course.
I knew it! I read that some pirate ships have witches aboard that can cause storms and make whales do what they want. Is that true?
Yes. Mostly. Maybe we should be quiet now.
Very well.
Maybe we should be quiet now.
A masked ball. You happen to have the most clever mask of them all. Entering a hive of aristocrats, all who live to kiss the Lord Regent's backside. I'd rather swim with the hagfish. Lord Pendleton is an exception, of course. The Boyle family is notorious in high society for their decadence and cruelty. I wish you well. Getting in and out of Boyle Manor won't be trivial. You could apply force or guile. Trust your gut in knowing which is the best approach. That thing with the brandy, simply brilliant.
Well, thank you. Alright, but I would do the next mission, but I think I'm going to end the stream here and try not to do as long as a video as yesterday. I feel like some people don't like the super long videos. This one's already at 2 hours, 15 minutes. But anyways, we got quite a bit done. We're slowly getting our powers upgraded. I wish that, well, maybe I'll do a playthrough on High Chaos to show you guys what that's like. But anyways, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. That way you can catch all the future streams. I will be doing a full playthrough of this game, the DLCs, and the other Dishonored games, as well as a lot of other games. But anyways, I hope to catch you all in the next one.